Alright, welcome back. This time I'm testing the GTX 1070, same rig, the Intel Core i5-2500 at right about 4.5 gigahertz. Same 16 gigabytes of DDR3 at 2133 megahertz, and there's the GTX 1070. Have skip fence on, disable VSync. Alright, and here's the first run. Leaving the soda sauce shrine again. If you notice, there's no graphical glitches in the stamina wheel this time. Again, I don't know if that makes a difference at all. Way to jump off that rock. So just like last time, benchmarks were run without recording and without graphics packs. Each benchmark was ran 3 times, and I took the best of 3. As you can see here, I'm pretty much locked to 30 frames per second, though. It dips down to like 29, 28 every now and then. There's normally some blobs up here to kill. And then I jump down, float down here. Again, I am recording while doing this, so you would expect some hit to performance. Run up the rock and into the benchmark. So for the GTX 1070, best of 3 runs, I got a average of 29 FPS and a 1% low of 20 off to Gamma. Just like last time, I'm using Fraps to record frame times and using a program called Frafs Bench Viewer to convert those frame times to frame rates, average, 1% low, 0.1% low. Let me go ahead and change my clothes. Alright, and I would start the benchmark run here and run towards the lintel. And kill a moose, why not? Again, you can see here I'm pretty much locked to 30. Don't know why. Oh crud, he's gonna kill me, isn't he? Ouch. Ow. Alright, so I'm not very good at fighting the lintel just yet. So that run, average of 30, 1% low of 27. It's off to Kakariko Village. I should really learn how to edit videos and remove those loading screens. But not for this one. Let me go ahead and change my clothes. Back to my cool looking gear. Go ahead and put that on. And just because I like to see my hearts full. get down there to the front, you can see the frame rate already starting to drop. That is the nature of Kakariko Village. You can already kind of see, looking like it's going to be locked 21 FPS. Face the village, and this is where I would start recording frames, and I just run this way, same as in the AMD run. Oh, we're dipping to 19 there just a little bit. Run, run. Right down here, I think it's kind of where it hits its worst. And then we run back up, and we're basically locked to 20 again. Still locked at 20. And so, again, without recording or graphics packs in the background, best of 3 runs there. Got me a average of 22 FPS and a 1% low of 17. So, time to get the last one. So that really isn't too bad, considering that's like one of the most demanding parts of the game inside the villages. So 99% of the time, the FPS was above 17. Oh no, it's raining this time. Pretty sure it wasn't during my benchmark run. But here it goes, and I remember there are people here this time. So let's go ahead and cheat. For the sake of finishing this quickly. Explosion. I really don't know what the rain's going to do to the FPS. I don't know if it'll make it worse, better. I don't know. And I got blasted. Get up. So, I don't know if I mentioned this on the last one, but I would get right about here and start the frame recording. And then I'd run toward the castle. Just gonna have all sorts of weird stuff happen on this run, huh? I don't recall being frame rate locked to 20 here during the actual benchmarking. Again, I don't know if that's the rain or luck of the run. Their legs look so weird when they're blowing up. Again, I don't see any of those large pink things floating around on Nvidia like I did with the AMD card. Still don't know if that's supposed to be there or not. Oops, go this way. So yeah, for the purposes of this video at least, it's looking like I am absolutely locked to 20 FPS on this. Stop. Finish the last little bit here, run up to the castle. No shadow boxes around the smoke. Perhaps this is the most demanding part of the game. Well, that's weird. That wasn't there last time either. And we're crashing. But that's okay, because we finished the run. And on my benchmark, we got... average of 25 and a 1% low of 18. And now we'll go ahead and look at those. So soda saw right here. Look at that. We're right how you'd kind of like to be. Average of 29, 1% low of 20, 0.1% low of 18. So not even 99.9% of the time we're over 18 there. Sha Gamma, really pretty simple. 30 FPS. Almost across the board. That's 99% of the time we're over 27. Kakariko, which was the heavy hitter. You can see when we start our run, we're basically 30. When we end our run there and we're looking away from the village again, we're just about 30. We have a couple little close to 30s there. But here we are. So average of 22, 1% low of 17. That's actually not that far away from the AMD results. The AMD's result being 18 and 14. So really pretty close there. Castle Run, and again, during that video recording, it seemed to be pretty much locked to 20, but without recording, this is what my results were on 3 runs, and it was pretty consistent every run. If anything, it's like the 1% low that changes a little bit between runs. So 25 FPS was the average, 18 FPS, 1% low, 12 FPS, 0.1% low, and here we are. There's that 30 FPS line, and we're dancing around it for a lot of the run, but then we're dipping down quite a bit. That is a pretty rough section of the game. Well, that wraps this up. Hopefully I'll be doing more benchmarks when 1.8.1 comes out. I'm wanting to see if the AMD cards fare better, and I have a couple other cards I can throw in to test as well. See you next time.